Hey guys, it's Mario Man 2100 back again with another Pokemon countdown list. Today we are going to count down my top 10 Pokemon from the second generation. So, same rules as before, only counting the Pokemon from Gen 2 and only including one legendary. So without further ado, let's get started. A lot of you will be confused with this choice, but Octillery is one of those Pokemon that stands out for me design-wise. Just the concept of a red octopus may not sound like much to some people. It meant a weird turn for me. It may not have been a Pokemon I've trained all that long with, but Octillery is an okay Pokemon. Nowhere near the best one, but definitely not the worst either. Its moveset is not too bad either, having moves like Psybeam, Aurora Beam, Hyper Beam, and its signature move Octazooka, among many others it can learn via TMs. He's one madfish hell-bent on a mission. Misdreavus is one of those Pokemon that the design makes people feel different things. Some will think of it as a cutish type Pokemon because of its small size and cutesy face, but on the other hand, I think its design fits on what it's supposed to be. A ghost Pokemon. A floating spirit. The design fits really damn well, and that's a good thing. Its moveset isn't actually too bad either, learning moves such as Psywave, Confuse Ray, and Psybeam, but also learns Zap Cannon, Thunder, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and a few more. This ghost type is ready to possess you for the win. My first ever starter back in Generation 2 was Totodile. It was pretty damn cool. Then it evolved and I thought its new form was pretty cool. Then it evolved again and I was gobsmacked. The design of Feraligatr is so menacing since it looks like it's going to tear you a new one. Its moveset isn't bad either, having moves such as Bite, Slash, and Hydro Pump, but it also has access to moves such as Blizzard, Hyper Beam, Iron Tail, Earthquake, and even Ice Punch. One badass Pokemon ready to mess some people and other Pokemon up. Scyther is a pretty good Pokemon. Nowhere near the best, but its design was pretty cool. But when it evolved, however, it became even better. The design of Scizor is so much more badass. Scyther is angry looking, but Scizor looks even more angry. Its sleek but menacing design is great, and its moveset somewhat lackluster, but it can still learn moves such as Slash, False Swipe, and Metal Claw naturally, and moves like Headbutt, Hyper Beam, Sandstorm, Fury Cutter, and even Steel Wing via TMs. Scizor's gonna hit you, and it's gonna hit you hard. My second starter on the list, and it's the one route I've used the most in Gen 2. Cyndaquil. I love its design because it's pretty damn adorable. You just want to go hug it before realizing that you've been set on fire by its back. Its moveset, while not very big learning wise, it's still pretty good for the first in an evolution line. Quick Attack, Flame Wheel, and Flamethrower, plus moves like Rollout, Iron Tail, and Fire Blast can be learnt via TMs. For a little guy, he can pack a good punch. Talk about a tough Pokemon. Kingdra can be a pretty tough Pokemon to fight. The most trouble fighting this thing was in Gen 3 for me, as it was a Pokemon in the last gym leader's team, and it was hard. Anyway, back to Gen 2. Its overall design is pretty great. It looks kinda majestic, but still shows a little of that attitude its prior evolution Seadra had. In terms of moveset, it's a dragon type, so yeah, it's tough to beat. Sporting moves such as Twister, Hydro Pump, and fucking Agility. Sorry, just brings back bad memories. That are natural, and moves such as Blizzard, Hyper Beam, and Dragon Breath. It can be a bitch to fight against, but with experience and enough patience, you'll do alright. The Devil's Dog. The design of this Pokemon is so evil and sinister, and it fits its typing of Fire Dark. It looks as if it'll bite your leg off just for fun. Anyway, its moveset is not bad either, naturally learning Feint Attack, Crunch, and Flamethrower, and also being able to learn from TM's moves like Hyper Beam, Iron Tail, Solar Beam, Shadow Ball, and even Fire Blast. To the depths of hell will this dog take you. This is one of my favorite evolutions ever. I love Espeon. Its design is so sleek that it's feminine, even though Espeons can be male, but who cares? Anyway, this Pokemon is great and its moveset is not bad either, sporting moves like Confusion, Quick Attack, Psybeam, and Psychic naturally, and also Toxic, Zap Cannon, Hyper Beam, Shadow Ball, and even Dream Eater amongst many others. This Pokemon may be cute, but it can beat you up bad too. And I don't have a problem with that. Why? It's Espeon's hidden characteristic. It can dish out a lot of pain. Oh my god, the final evolution in Cyndaquil's evolution chain is on the list too? Isn't that cheating? Well, no. It's still a Pokemon, but there's a reason why both Typhlosion and Cyndaquil are here. Cyndaquil is the cutesy Pokemon, whereas Typhlosion is the badass older brother ready to knock someone out. The design of Typhlosion even shows this, and man, that call. So menacing. I love the fire touch in the later redesigns of Typhlosion, where the fire is raging out of its neck. It's pretty intense. The moveset that Typhlosion has is not too bad either, having moves like Quick Attack, Flame Wheel, and Flamethrower, but also capable to learn Rollout, Hyper Beam, Iron Tail, Earthquake, among many other moves. This is one of the best starters ever brought forward in a Pokemon game. I don't think it's my favorite, but it's pretty close. And now for number one. You knew it was going to be a legendary, but did you expect this one? I love Suicune. I love its design, and when I first encountered it back in Generation 2 in the wild, after it ran away from the burn tower, I was amazed. It's still great that that's one of the memories I hold dear about Generation 2 from playing it all those years ago. The design mesmerized me, and I want it, damn it. I eventually caught it, and it was a great Pokemon to use. Its moveset is pretty damn good too, even if it is a legendary. Naturally learning moves like Gust, Bubble Beam, Hydro Pump, and its signature move, Aurora Beam. Sure, other Pokemon these days have this move, but using it with Suicune was the way to give it justice. It didn't feel the same using it with any other Pokemon than Suicune. It just didn't feel right. It can also learn moves like Blizzard, Icy Wind, Hyper Beam, Iron Tail, Dig, Sandstorm, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. It attacks and goes like the wind, and I have no problem with that. One of my favorite Pokemon ever. Damn, you're so good. Thanks so much for watching this top 10 list. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.